performed yet?
Yeah.
When did you perform?
Last summer.
When did you perform?
Last summer.
Last summer. Awesome. So how long did you prepare for the festival?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Thank you. That was nice and strong. Love that. 2 weeks. Good job. Yeah. Oh yeah, for JTF, how long did you prepare? Yeah, that's awesome. Well, good work. I'm going to say a couple of things and then I'll hand you over to Stuart. The first thing I noticed, and this may sound like a repeat because I said it to another group, but this group did it so incredibly well that I have to say it again. Narration is a really hard thing, and Catherine and Eden and Michaela, like rock stars. You came out, and it's not just about talking to the audience, it's about having some semblance of a character, right? I didn't feel like, how old are you? Yeah. 16? I didn't feel like you were a 16-year-old girl from Union Street Theater. I felt like you were in the French Antilles. You took one to the stage, all three of you, spoke with great diction, because this story is all about storytelling, right? That's what it is. So that storytelling element is a character of the show. And I think you set us off into a beautiful, beautiful place. Great diction. I'm sure everybody in the back heard it, and it was wonderful. Great way to start. Chelsea, I'm going to give you credit for something you didn't do, and no, it's a good thing. And you know, this is one of those other acting lessons that you can learn from a really good performer. You had a lot of moments where you had to stand center and either speak or sing, didn't you? What I didn't see was dithering. Dithering is that uncomfortable, I don't know where to stand, I don't know what to do, right? You held your ground. You had pride, you stood on two solid feet, your weight was distributed evenly, and you performed. You weren't nervous. It gave me the opportunity to actually listen to what you were singing or saying and enjoy your storytelling versus going, why are her feet stomping? So maybe a strange thing that I'm bringing up dithering, but she did it. She was a great example of how to stand up on stage and be strong and not fearful. So great job on not doing that. And a wonderful performance. Thank you. There's a lot of mature themes in Once on This Island, which is sometimes a good thing and sometimes a scary thing with young people performing the show. And from the youngest to the oldest, I felt like you were doing justice to the story and those mature themes. I was never afraid of Timoon giggling in this journey, right? You took it really seriously. You ended up, and the 15-minute cut was great because then I got to see Cameron, right? Cameron, you finally got to kind of cut loose a little bit. So by the end, we could all celebrate, and that was a wonderful, wonderful thing. You were great. You took her on the journey, girl. I know she's safe. The pacing of the dialogue over the music, I was really appreciative of, especially with Tauntaun and Mama. Raise your hand. Yeah, great job with Chelsea. There's a lot of music. You can't just sing your lines as fast as possible and then let the music go. It's written there to help you pace those scenes. And I thought the three of you did a lovely job of pacing throughout. I also, the one thing that I would have really loved, especially because Mama will provide, was our finale in this 15-minute cut. On the very end, right? I would have loved to have heard some improv. Now, that's not something that you have control over, right? You've got a director, a music director, and a choreographer that's going to tell you that. But I would have loved to have heard the enthusiasm that I saw, because each of you had these faces, you were partying and having a great time, led by two great performers. I would have loved to have heard that, but I can't blame you for that because that's what you were given as direction. So for music director, whoever, I would have loved to have heard a little improv in there. I don't know, I thought it would have been nice. But that said, beautiful performance, and thank you. I love the show.
I love the respect that you all had for each other. I mean, it was a wonderful dramatic point having each, two lines of cast members and watching the intensity and the respect you had for the performers who were in front. I thought it was really beautiful and really sincere. You had a very hard role because where you started was so intense. And you had this wonderful pace of just keeping the intensity there and not losing it, and not going overboard. I think you were really wonderful actors. And on top of that, you can sing. So you've got two things going. And, you have an amazing voice. You must know that. It was a joy to hear you sing. It was a joy to hear you singing because you were so close to us. It was a joy to hear you in the ensemble because you're very musical. She sang high and low. Yeah. So it was a real pleasure. As an ensemble, I think you're a wonderful group of people. I can tell that you really love each other. I was really pleased to see you perform today. So congratulations.